Hey, good morning. Welcome back to our channel. We're so glad that you've joined us. Today is our final full day at sea. No excursions. We're just going to enjoy the ship today on our last day of our vacation. We're so glad that you're here. So stick around. We've got some fun things in store. Okay, so on the ship there are the three major dining restaurants that people rotate at night. But then there, of course, is always the buffet restaurant that you can go at different times of the day for food. And so I'm going to go pick up some breakfast right now, take a tray back to Diane, and so we're going to enjoy. Okay, gone are the days of the long buffet line that you slide your tray down a counter. They have individual little market spaces for the food. And so market deli with different yogurts and toppings, cereals. It's just decorated really lovely, sort of farmhousey, modern, industrial. Kids counter with the waffles and pancakes. Signature choices. This market looks like it has some Asian items as well as some great scrambles.
That's good.
Drink station over here. Just lots of pop of a great decoration. Just nice place. Chef's counter with a little more fancy breakfast items. Looks great. Okay, so I found a little quiet corner here on the ship. They have a lot of soundtrack and a lot of people. Of course, it's a sea day, so everybody's on ship, wandering around, doing a lot of different activities. As it turns out, Diane is not feeling well today, so is staying at least for the morning and maybe early afternoon in the room. And so I have to fend for myself, looking for activities. No shortage of activities to do on the cruise, so I'm sure I'll be fine. But at least she had her most wonderful, magical day yesterday for her birthday, which she really was looking forward to. So it's been a wonderful time on the cruise. So, yeah. Go ahead and let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you on different things during the cruise. Questions about the Wish. It's a different ship than the other ships. Very different in terms of the way the structure design is. The other ships were separated into zones a lot more. This ship, the lounges, the activity stations are all scattered around, and so there isn't like just a nightclub section or lounge section. It's all spattered throughout, which is nice, but it also creates some choke points and a lot of confusion to learn where everything's at. There are lots of little pools all over the place instead of a couple main pools, and that probably spreads people out, and that makes for a nicer flow. It's a nice ship. The breakfast I just had that I shared with you going through Marceline's Market, beautiful venue. Not such a good breakfast. Everything, even though I got it directly from them, came out kind of cold. It's acceptable, it's fine, it's basic food, but when there's so many other good food options on the cruise, that was kind of lacking. I didn't care for it so much, but whatever. It's hard to complain when you've got all this wonderful extravagance all around. So, but just want to set expectations. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience, and we're having a great time. Other than Diane not feeling well today. So let's see how the rest of the day goes on, and I hope we'll see her back. Okay, this is the Nightingale's Lounge. It's right off of the main hall there. It's just a beautiful lounge. Right now they're preparing for a chocolate and wine tasting, I believe. One of its uniquenesses that it had is that it served drinks in Nightingale bird glasses. Little birds were on the stems high up, and in the tail area they would pour your drinks, and and then put a straw or something in there. And they were beautiful, very fragile. So they're not doing it anymore. Just 2 months into the cruise, the story is that people were just stealing them, or they were fragile and broke. Who knows which answer is true? I asked one of the workers in there, and she said, I cannot confirm what the reason is that we stopped. So the fact is they didn't want to throw the customers under the bus. People were stealing them because they were so beautiful. This is pretty cool. They have an entrance to the kids' space. They have a slide from the balcony down into the kids' room. I wanted to do that actually when I was a children's pastor, to have that a way enter into our kids' spaces. We just never could make it work in our particular building. It's cool to see. All right, I'm at the Disney Songbook Starring You. It's a karaoke event. I signed up to sing, but if there's other people that need to sing, I let them know that I'm okay not singing, but it would be fun. I like this kind of thing. So I went in to do the karaoke songbook, sing along, starring you, whatever, and I chose a song to sing. And then one after another, it was little girls going up there to sing. And I thought, okay, this would just be creepy if I got up and sang. So they told me that there's another event where more adults sing, but this event, it was all little kids. I just felt it would have been awkward. So I bowed out and let more kids sing. That's a better thing to do, I think, in the long run. So, oh well, so no video to show you of me singing a song. All right, every ship has a food service on the pool decks. With some hot, fresh foods. New to the Wish that the other ships don't have is a smokestack barbecue with brisket, pulled pork, chicken, mac and cheese, sweet potato fries, corn, salad. It's just a really good place. That's what we had for lunch. We loved it. And then down here, oh, there's sauces, of course. And then here we have fresh pizza, which of course pizza stations are always pretty common, but that's a great thing. And then here is something else that's new, and the line bears witness to it. It is like a Chipotle type concept with tacos and burritos, and it looks really good. And continuing the pool deck food areas, we have a lookout bar with coffees and specialty drinks. And as we've already shown you, the all-you-can-eat ice cream where they serve it up for you. And then the final station is Goofy's Grill with burgers and various side dishes that go with hamburgers and hot dogs and fries. So good lunch grub, good pool deck food, and it's all very tasty. All right, I'm in the elevator. So because Diane's not feeling well, I'm just kind of bored going around the ship. Figured I'd give you a bit of a tour of some of the other spaces we hadn't showed yet. So those were the lunch selections around the pool, and here we're gonna go look at the adult quiet cove area. So I need to whisper. All right, we're heading over to the cove, to the quiet area. I understand it's actually not very quiet. It's kind of a party scene for the adults only. Let's go see. Always impressed with little Mickey details. Here we've got a Mickey clock, the hands, love it. All right, Kate, we're going down into the quiet cove area. A lot of relaxing. Oh, those rockers look amazing. Oh, so comfortable looking. Yeah, it's quite loud. Lots of conversation, party scene. Not quiet whatsoever, but no kids. Okay, that was the pool area for the quiet cove. Now they also have a cafe restaurant and sliding doors, coffee shop sort of vibe. Interestingly, not very many people in here, but they make specialty coffees and of course alcohol. And there we go, servers waving. All right, nothing beats a really comfortable and luxurious deck chair. These just look amazing. Don't they just look like you want to fall into one of those? And that's just a chair. Then you've got the loungers, and they're even better. And of course, again, that rocking chair. I want one of those. We got rocking chairs for our screened-in porch. If you watch our video where we are going to be showing some of the changes we made to our new house, but we didn't get rockers that look like that. That's amazing. Okay, I'm a little obsessed with the rockers. I'm in direct sunlight, so I'm not going to stick around. But these are wonderful. These cushions are just, you sink into them. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'm a little weird. I like this rocker. Okay, something I've seen that they do on the Wish that I've not noticed on the other ships. Maybe they do it now, but it's new to me. And that is a person is walking around with a tray of cold wash rags, slightly moist, chilled. And when it's this hot, to have one of those to wipe your neck, your face, luxurious. All right, I'm in a stairwell, just sitting on the stairs here. It's cool right here. I just wanted to talk about a few impressions that we found, particularly for Diane and the scooter, and the accessibility issues of the ship. We actually went to guest services to talk to them about this because there are a number of doors that do not open automatically, and if you're on a scooter or a wheelchair without an escort, there is virtually no way to open them, and you're at the mercy of somebody showing up to help you. Some doors have sensors where you tap or wave your hand. Some doors have just motion detectors and they open up. But like the door going into the lounge at the Rose, there is no way to open that door. It opens towards you. It's big and heavy, and it does not open automatically, and there is no attendant there. That's one of probably a dozen examples of doors that we've seen. So we went and really encouraged them to get on a scooter or a wheelchair and walk around and try every one of their exits, because this is shockingly difficult. Spoke to another lady on board the cruise who is on a scooter. She's much more fully disabled. She has walking sticks as well. I don't know her condition, but it's not just some bad knees like Diane. It really is more of a disease level disability. And she was complaining about the restrooms not being as many of them that are easy for her to access. A number of the lounges were difficult to access. She did say that the handicap room that she has with the shower was better than the previous ship. So she did give some high marks to the Wish for that. But this ship has some accessibility problems, as we've discovered. Getting on the water slide, we've not yet done it because it's hard. We tried it with Diane. We were going to do it. But most water slides have a pool you step into so that you can sit on the floaty. Not this one. You have to get down low to the ground within 4 or 5 inches while the platform is moving. And with her bad knees, she tried to get down, and sadly she fell and was mortified and embarrassed. And I guess that's the same thing, isn't it? And so it was just a challenge. Now they have the option to have a lift that can put you into it in the tank. They do have that option for people in wheelchairs and such. But the line was kind of long, and the worker said, you know, if we do that option for you, we're happy to, but it closes down the water slide for 30 minutes. And so they kind of shamed us out of it, and frankly, we didn't feel like we needed the whole lift option as if she was in a wheelchair. But as it turns out, just getting on the floaty in the way that people do is not workable for somebody with bad knees or mobility issues. Young, spry people physically fit, sure, you can bend down, get down in that floaty with no problem. But older people with some mobility problems, no. And that's sad. That's really sad. So ship is wonderful, but that doesn't mean we can't be aware of some of the challenges that it has as well. Be informed. Another mobility issue that was really much more severe is the gangplanks getting on and off the ship at Castaway Cay. When you're at port, you get on and there's a pathway that goes right to the opening to the ship. But when it gets at a port like Castaway Cay, they have these long ramps that go out the side of the ship, and they are at an extreme angle. It is not at all a safe angle for wheelchairs or scooters. It's quite steep, and it's got a ridge at the top. It's probably about that steep. And then you get to the top, and there's a sharp angle down into the ship. Her scooter bottomed out. I talked to that other lady that I was letting you know about who was giving me some of her takes. She had the same thing. She bottomed out on that ridge. It is so steep that, gravity pulls you down, but you end up going fairly quickly. But getting back on the ship, it had rained lightly, and so this metal ramp at an extreme angle, Diane got to a point where the front wheel just slid and started to go sideways off the side, and she had to jump quickly off, which was painful for her because she felt she was going to go over the side. And there were no workers, nobody there to help. We went to customer service and we shared our take on that because that is a problem. They need to develop some sort of gangway exit that has switchbacks at less steep of an angle for people with mobility issues. I'm really surprised this day and age that that's not normal, but it probably is going to take a lot of people offering that feedback. I don't want to say complain, but yeah, I guess that's what it is. Constructive feedback, that's what we're trying to offer. All right, we are in the Walt Disney Theater here's Diane, she's awake. She had a rough day today, so...
Yeah.
But no matter what, she wasn't going to miss the show or the special dinner tonight.
Nope, Arendelle.
She looks much better than she feels.
Yes.
But we are in the Walt Disney Theater to see the Little Mermaid show tonight. Let's give you a look around the theater. I can't film during the show. It's copyright and it's not fair to the actors and stuff to have the film going. But let me give you a look about of the theater itself. It's beautiful. There's the stage with the opening prop. All around. Beautiful theater. Look at that ceiling. Just gorgeous.
Two-story.
Two-story balcony above there.
Wow.
Very nice. On the Magic and the Wonder, there's an incredible light show that happens on the ceiling. It'll be interesting to see if there's anything unique that shows up in this show. But it's a gorgeous theater and no doubt has a lot of technology built in to make it special. So looking forward to this. So most importantly, what do you think about the theater?
Really, let's talk seriously. Those of us who are larger and anyway, if you need more leg room, you need more side-to-side room. These chairs are way more comfortable than the other ships.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. The other ships are painful, and they literally are broken on the other ships because they're so small. And Disney's guests are not.
Yeah.
So read your audience, Disney, and realize.
Well, they did. I mean, these are obviously different. Yeah.
So they're way more comfortable, and we're grateful for it.
Yeah. So we're going to enjoy the show in comfort.
Yes. Instead of being pinch perfect all the time for the show.
Yes.
Not being able to wait for the end because you're so uncomfortable, squished in with the rest of the crowd.
All right, so on this particular cruise, usually there are multiple musicals that take place. This cruise, we were supposed to have an Aladdin show that just wasn't ready. And so they've had, some other comedians and singers come in at the big theater. This is the only full stage Broadway-style musical, Little Mermaid, on this ship.
On Disney cruises. That's one of the reasons
it's the musicals and the big shows that you come.
Disney.
Yeah. So it's disappointing that they didn't have the other. We still had a great time. Yeah, we're totally looking forward to tonight.
Yeah.
So after it's over, we'll come back and give you a bit of a review and our take on it. Okay, our final night of the cruise, and we're cleaning up. And if you recall the first day when I decorated our door with the magnets and that hanging envelope pouch sort of thing that I called a fish extender, and I said, we didn't participate in one of those activities, those groups where you gave away gifts to like 10 different staterooms. But I said maybe somebody would pixie dust us. And sure enough, tonight somebody did. They took matchboxes and they wrapped them up with these cute stickers and pieces of art. And then if you open them up inside, one of them has a piece of crackle candy. and the other one has a pin. So how fun is that? Somebody was very thoughtful, giving away little fun gifts. We were pixie dusted. Okay, we are going to the Arendelle's restaurant tonight, and it's like we're going into their castle. This long hall is filled with pictures of their family. It's just a great experience. It's going to be a live stage theater show, dance, music, sing-along. I'm looking forward to it. This will be great. All right, here is the big room. It's huge, but there should be characters coming up and down the aisles singing. I'm not entirely sure where the stage would be. I suspect it's way up there. We're at the very back row. I don't know who we were supposed to pay to get better seats, but no, these are going to be fine. These are going to be great. All right, this is Norwegian, Swedish sort of menu items. So a lot of items like with salmon gravlax or that's something else I saw. Rye, you know, different flavors from the Nordic foods. A lot of cucumber probably and vinegars. Pickled items. Should be very interesting. Yeah.
And the now small business owner of Open's Party Planning Services. In my snow season, yeah? I can see the old waiting for the baby couple, and they are not here. Oh dear. I am merely the party planner. Ooh, but today is lucky for you. We have a wonderful group of musical people ready to be pleasing your ears in the meantime. Please be clapping for these very fine music makers, the Royal Kindred Trio! Getting the party started! Hey, Logan, that is kind of party planning services. What are we going to do first? We begin with one of the great traditions in these parts of the group. It's time for the skull! Yes, the skull! What's a skull?
Skull is a celebratory toast. And we're honoring Christoph's engagement. We sure do have plenty to celebrate.
Oh, you bet you do. So, everybody!
Hey friends, hey everyone, thanks for celebrating with us.
Hope you enjoy the rest of the party. Oaken's worked so hard on it.
Have fun. Hey everyone. Wow, what a great big family. Thank you for celebrating with us.
Hope you enjoy the rest.
Have fun. Hey there friends. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Hi there.
Thanks everyone. We hope you enjoy the rest of the party.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for inviting us. Welcome to Arendelle. Enjoy the party!
You're my favorite, don't tell. Your favorite? Me? Yes. Do you know about the big summer blowout?
No.
I'm having a sale at Oaken's sales. Look, the food is coming. Sun balm of my own invention, swimming suits and clogs, yeah. And we're having a big summer blowout.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to watch out for all the food, because it's going to fall on the floor.
You don't want food on the floor.
No food on the floor.
No food on the floor.
After you. See, it's like a dance. I have to get there after everyone's day. Ooh, see?
Well, have a seat. You can just relax. Thank you.
children are going crazy. Oh, Diane got a scallop with a puff pastry top. She's thrilled. It's the most beautiful presentation of all the...
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
You look so amazing. Thank you. That's so kind. Everyone looks amazing too. I'm so glad everyone dressed up for the party tonight. Thank you. Nice to see you, Emerald. Enjoy the celebrations, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, I got the Jarlsberg and ham tart. It basically is a really good quiche. How did you like yours? Oh, good. We both got soups. I got a yellow split pea with ham, and Diane got a carrot soup with some rye spigots.
I don't know.
I think there's some rye seeds or something in there.
These could be yellow.
Yeah, there's all different varieties. Oops, camera just went crazy. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's different varieties of peas. I've seen, obviously they're mostly green, but I've seen some yellows and purple peas in different bags at the stores.
You can join the parade.
Love is an open door. With you. Door. They asked all the children and anybody that wanted to join in to do the parade. And a fun ending to the show. Woohoo! Diane found a straight long hallway. She's so tempted. There she goes. And she's off. All right, all the activity, the final night in the grand hall. Everybody's trying to eke out their last experiences with Captain Mickey, Captain Minnie, Goofy over there. All the last minute photographs. Everybody's had such a wonderful cruise, I'm sure. All right, here we are. We're back where we started.
Yeah.
We're getting off the ship this morning, but before we left, we wanted to share a few impressions. Oh, loud buses.
Yeah.
Let's
It's a
try that
busy
again.
place.
It's a busy place.
Everybody's sad, but hey, moving forward, we've now gone on another ship. We've got them all except for the
We just
fantasy.
have one left.
Yeah.
We were going to do that final ship during the pandemic, and obviously it got canceled. So we still have the goal of getting the final Disney ship.
One more, yeah.
I don't know why that's a goal for people, but us
It just
OCD
is.
people have
You
to
just
do
have
every
to check
ship.
that box.
Yeah. It used to be the Grand Slam for the 4. I wonder what they're going to call doing all 5 now.
I don't know.
Okay, in any case, so what do you think of the cruise, the ship, your experience?
The ship is beautiful. We talked about some of the pros and cons of this ship, but it is beautiful.
It's gorgeous,
huge.
yeah.
And so I was very, very thankful for my scooter.
Oh, yeah.
I also really would love to talk to Disney in depth about their ADA issues.
Yeah, that was
So,
surprising, some of the
yeah, that was
disability
shocking.
access. Yeah.
So, and I know they can do better. They are award winners at accessibility and so forth.
Yeah,
so,
I don't think it's that they don't want to do better or that they just had a blind spot in the development and maybe with some
and
people
it's some
offering
fine
the feedback.
tuning. Yeah, they
Yeah.
just need some fine tuning.
Yeah. Or an
So-
escort at every door that can open it for you. That might be a little waste on human resources.
Yeah, yeah. There's easier ways.
Yes.
But absolutely, lots of fun spaces. Like, I didn't even feel like we completely explored the whole ship.
No.
It was a 4-day cruise, and it wasn't enough. Never's enough.
Yeah.
If someone is wondering how long should you take a cruise, I think a 7-day is perfect.
7-day at the minimum. I mean, 4-day to get your feet wet, but really a 7-day is if you want to experience the larger ships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're scared of being seasick or something like that, take a shorter cruise first, just to make sure.
See if you can handle
but,
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on these ginormous ships, I didn't feel the ocean really.
I
It
never.
was comforting.
Yeah.
Laying in
A
bed.
couple times we noticed some slight side to side, but really it was so calm.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no storms out in the ocean right now, and so it was calm seas.
Okay,
but-
so what did you think about Concierge?
Concierge was really good. It's the first time we've done it, and we showed you some of the spots. We got access into the shows early. We got access off the ship earlier. We had a constant supply of snacks and open bar if you wanted that from certain hours. But other than that,
They took good care of us.
they took good care of us, but I'm not sure. Well, I don't remember how much more we paid. We intentionally chose to pay more because this was her birthday cruise. It was the first after the pandemic of not having vacations for so long, and the first time on this ship. We normally would never consider that. But at the time, I didn't feel like it was that much of a difference financially. But as talking to some other people, some of the ships, it's a huge difference.
Well, yeah, it just depends on when you book it, and so
And how long
things
the
were so
cruise.
unusual, during the pandemic.
I'm not
so.
sure I would do it again because we're a little more frugal than that. I know you
Yeah.
see us on all these trips and on this video, but we really are more
Yeah.
frugal.
We just try and play the game and get the best.
Use the
bargain for our
rewards, use the
dollar.
discounts, all that
Yeah.
stuff. So, but it was nice. I'm
Yeah.
not going to say I didn't enjoy some of the
It was
perks.
an epic fail pre-cruise.
Yes.
Their concierge just
We were never contacted.
did not step
We talked
up.
to other people and they had calls early on.
They were able
What do
to
you want to
book
sign up for
things
this?
and help
We
with
never
this
had
and
any
none
of
of
that. But once we got to the terminal, it was awesome.
They were great.
Service was great. Yeah.
And on the ship, they were great. They
Yeah.
just made sure everything was smooth and
Right.
wonderful and took very good care of us. And the bedding,
Oh, the bedding was great. I don't know if that's concierge or the entire ship. Though.
I don't either, but
I think it's the entire ship.
I really wanted to steal the bedding.
We
I'm gonna
looked.
be
They
honest.
told us what brand it was. We looked at the website, and I haven't actually looked for the sheets and everything similar. You can't buy the actual Disney ones. That's a special. But they were in the $1,800 to $5,000 range for sheets and comforters.
Oh my.
Yeah. So we
I
won't
don't
be
know.
replacing our
Yeah,
sheets with
we
those.
would need a huge super thanks to be able to purchase that.
Yeah, anybody want to give us good sheets? No, that would just be wasteful. Wasteful. So what'd you think about the show last night?
Oh, it was delightful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always fun.
Sorry
you
for
know,
this.
Enjoying the Broadway style shows of Disney.
Yeah.
You could tell it was a new cast that was
Yeah.
learning to work together and so forth. They're working out kinks and so forth.
I talked to some
But-
people afterwards, and their first words were, "It has potential."
No, but it was
I
charming.
loved it. It was
charming,
fine.
and the theater, being able to see the theater is beautiful.
Right.
And they've done some great upgrades there, and
Yeah.
I loved the more comfortable seats. And
Yes, yeah. Some of that stuff we brought you while we were in the theater, and of course they didn't have the other show we expected. So they still have some work on
They're
the
working on
entertainment
it.
side. It's
Yeah.
a brand new ship, 2
Give it
months.
a couple of seasons.
You would
yeah.
kind of think Disney would have timelined things out well enough to
Yeah,
have
but
everything ready,
everybody's
but
had
even
an awkward
still.
time here.
Absolutely.
It's not their fault. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was good. Well, here we are. We're on the ramp to get to our car. We've had a great experience, but we're ready to see waffles.
Waffles!
Aren't
We
you
miss
ready
waffles.
to see more of waffles?
We need waffles.
Yeah, absolutely. So hey, thanks for watching. If you would like, subscribe. Super thanks. Not for sheets though. We don't want to be that wasteful.
No.
And
But
and then
hi
just
to everyone that's met us
Yes.
on the ship and said hello.
we had a
was
lot
really
of new
great.
subscribers, or at least commitments to be new subscribers. There was no internet on the ship.
Yeah.
But if you're joining us from seeing us on the ship, leave some comments.
Yeah,
Tell us,
Tell us what you thought.
yeah, about
What
your
was
experiences.
opinion?
Absolutely. So hey, thanks for watching. Be good to others. Bye-bye.